I am in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia at the Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic, which was a popular stop for my family when I was a kid. I'll give you a little bit of a scan of what we have here. I used to eat at the Big Red's family restaurant, and it was kind of an experience for me. Like, they know there's kids going, they've got the whole anchor, lobster bibs and all that jazz, and of course the fakey little jail thing out front that you can get kids to pose with, so they drag you right in. I remember it being okay, but I was a kid, so I'm pretty sure it's actually not all that great, but someone can prove me wrong. Anyway, the chowder is going to get my vote anyways. So it's really hot out. It's about 29 degrees, that's Celsius, in Nova Scotia. That's quite hot. That's like bikini beach weather. There's a few other nice waterfront restaurants here. It's quite small, like the city. It's, I think, 3 main little streets. Overlooks a golf course. I'm hoping that you can see it. There we go. Overlooks a golf course. And then one of the famous ships from Canada is usually stationed here or in Halifax. It's called the Blue Nose. I will give you a bit of a view of it because I don't want to go all the way over. But if you look at your Canadian money, it's on the dime. So let's just sneak around and do a little filmy thing. It's sitting nice and low down there, the 2 furthest masts. And where I decided to set up, down on the wharf by where they offer tours, they're oiling 2 new masts for it. And I decided that even though I didn't really have a craving for it, because I'm not a kid anymore, I wanted to get some traditional Nova Scotian candy, which is, well, we have rock candy, we have saltwater taffy, which when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's awful and rips your teeth out. So if you are going to buy saltwater taffy and it's in a cold room, press it with your fingers. It should squish some. In the heat, it will melt into mush. I got one of these, which is like those old fruit slice candies. So that would actually, that or like a rock candy would have actually been something that I would have eaten growing up. Or one of the other popular candies that they didn't have in there now because kids don't like it is flavored honey in a little plastic tube. And another kind of candy that there was actual like licorice, just like strips of licorice. I think they were 5 cents, 10 cents or something like that. So looking around, let's see if these are as good as I remember them. So basically it's gelatinous. Well, I got the lime one. Oh man, there's a lot of flavoring in it. I'll take you over to see the masts. It's a really nice day. It's Victoria Day, so it's a holiday. But a lot of people are at the beach today, which is where I'm about to head. It's really limey. It's kind of like a gumdrop, but it falls apart in your mouth a little more. There's lots of dories, and there's a few sort of water taxis. They can take you around. Let's see what we can see when we look over the side of the dock here. Don't want to get anyone here who doesn't want to be in it. So, being near a dock, you're going to get a lot of seaweeds and junk like that. It's going to smell like old rope. Like this kind of stuff is out everywhere. Even in Halifax, you can see the same thing, a little more so here. Because it's sort of like the livelihood in the central touristy bit of the town. I'll show you the masts, hopefully. Or at least a little, there it is, drying out. It's really long and it's oiled, so they're trying to tell people not to sit on it, but they are. And yeah, there's the Blue Nose Company store where they're trying to sell you more Blue Nose things than just taking a dime and taping it to the inside of your scrapbook. It isn't all that heavy. When I got my first job at a tourist joint, which a lot of people had, I was selling pewter stuff. My friend worked at the Blue Nose store in Halifax. We would meet up in the mornings or at lunchtime and talk about how sales were going and what we were selling that day and which tourists were buying what. Getting there, it's really sugary. I'm gonna let you go and head on over to get myself some lunch. Probably from none of these places because I need something to go. And I'm gonna go to the beach. So I'll keep you posted on the rest of the day.